years of age and over for the amateurs to ride.
We are moving along with class 233, 233, Pleasure Fillies, 4 years.
Riders, please ride at ease. We are waiting for another exhibitor. Ride at ease, please. As we have just a little break in the action. Again, we're still in the pleasure division, same protocol.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a 3-minute gate at this moment. This is class 233, Pleasure Fillies, 4 years.
Riders, you are riding at ease. You do not have to be at a halt. You can move forward if you so desire.
Si se acaba de sintonizar con nosotros, bienvenido al Spectrum 2019 Internacional. Estamos en la clase 233 de potrancas de 4 años de placer.
Again, we're moving forward here with the 4-year-old fillies. So what you'll see a little bit different than the 3-year-olds that were just in here, you're going to see a little bit more finish, a little bit more polish, a little bit more consistency. As they get older, they are able to handle more in training, and we bring them along slow and easy. Typically, the Paso Fino horses mature at a little bit slower rate than most of the breeds. We usually target the 7-year of age that they are absolutely at a mature age. So we bring them along as a 3-year-old, then a 4-year-old. We have a division for the 5 and 6 years old, and then they go into the adult class of 7 years of age. Well, it looks like the gate has been closed. Exhibitors on the rail, please at a paso corto, please.
Ladies and gentlemen, the gate has been closed. Distinguished judges, this is your class. 233, Pleasure Fillies, 4 years, clase 233.
La clase acaba de empezar, la 233, potrancas de 4 años de placer. El placer es juzgado el 20% de corto, 20% largo, 20% flat walk, 25% en actitud y comportamiento y 10% en el sounding, lo que es la tabla de resonancia. La clase es llamada lo siguiente: el paso corto, paso largo, para demostrar la diferencia entre el corto y el largo, y es llamado después a un flat walk. Del flat walk hacen un cambio de dirección y continúan en el caminar y siguen al paso corto, paso largo y flat walk.
Paso largo, largo, please. Walk, please. Flat walk.
¿Quiere votar en línea? Abre el browser y vaya a la página
Reverse, please, reverse.
www.pasohorsetv.com. Lo puede abrir por su celular, iPad o tableta. Regístrese. Cuando se registra, le van a mandar un email de confirmación con un PIN de 4 dígitos. Se vuelve a la página del
Paso corto, corto, please.
de pasohorsetv.com, ponga su 4 dígitos de PIN y vote por su caballo.
Paso largo, largo, please. Walk, please, flat walk. Reverse, please, reverse. Paso corto, corto, please. Beginning with 360, 360.
Y ahora los
Let's take the
ejemplares van a
sounding
pasar por la
board.
tabla de
Both
resonancia
directions, please.
en ambas direcciones.
know, just an interesting little fun fact.
Ya pasaron por la tabla de resonancia.
Many of
en
you
ambas
may or may not
direcciones.
know
Ahorita
that
el
Paso
juez
Finos
va
come
a
in
dirigirse
every
en cada uno,
equine color.
con cada uno
In the
en
ring
checar
right now,
aperos,
we
checar
have several
frenos
different
y de
shades
cejar.
of bay,
En,
a
en la clase de
gray,
placer
and a
es
pinto.
requisito de que todos
So
los
there you
caballos
go.
en la línea
Every
sejen
equine color
uno por uno, como
is in the
podemos
Paso
observar en
Fino
esta
breed.
ocasión. Cuando los ejemplares están cejando, tiene que ser una cejada muy suave, una cejada
Part
muy
of the class
natural,
requirements in
no
the
una
pleasure
una
division
cejada que
is that
sea
the
en una
horses are
línea
asked to
recta.
back. If they refuse to back, they are disqualified. We rarely see that because the trainers do a great job of making sure that the horses are soft and supple and they do things on command. Again, these horses, as I said earlier, they're not machines, so we learn how to negotiate. There's a tremendous amount of power, and the term we use is brio. They have a lot of spirit, but it's very controllable, and you can channel all of that energy into the overall negotiations of a course.
Si en algún momento el ejemplar en la clase de placer no hace la cejada o simplemente no puede hacer la cejada, el ejemplar puede ser el ejemplar.
Once again, we want to remind the amateur riders
descalificado de la clase.
for class number 257, you will be the first up at 6:05 this evening for the prime time session. We don't want you to be late. You have been moved. 257, you're in prime time. Classic Pheno amateur to ride mares 7 years of age and older.
¿Quieres votar?
This gives us one more chance for you that are viewing us at the Paso Horse TV. If you would like to vote on the placements, to give your input, we have an avenue for you to do that. You go to Paso Horse TV and click on to the app there. It'll tell you the whole procedure. You can go in there, sign up, sign in. There is no charge or anything of that nature. And you'll be able to place your vote on how you think the horses should be placed. It will be compared to the 5 international judges that are in the arena, and you'll be able to see how you did based on what you saw, because that's what we do.
We have now official results to Class 233, 233, ladies and gentlemen. 4th place is being awarded to exhibitor entry 553, La Elementa del Viejo, owned by Elvin and Cristina Gonzalez. Oh, no, wait.
Well, ladies and
Ladies and
gentlemen, it
gentlemen.
seems like we have a true tie, and that was why we have a little bit of a delay here. In this equitable judging system, what happens when there is a true tie for first or second, those horses are pulled out to do an actual work-off. From 3rd place and down,
I
if there
need
were a
360.
tie,
Horse number 360 and 556 on the rail. 360 and 556 on the rail. Please halt, please halt. All right, horses on the rail at a paso corto.
Como pudimos observar, hay un empate en 2 ejemplares, en el 360 y en el 556, entonces ha sido llamado a hacer otras pruebas individuales.
Paso largo. Paso corto. Halt. Dismount and remount. remount. Paso corto, and back to the lineup.
We were talking now about a true tie, statistical tie. These two horses were tied for either first and second place, and in this case, that's exactly what it was. So there is a predetermined work-off that is published, so there's no surprises to the owners or the riders. Should they be in a situation of a work-off, they know what call is coming, and that's exactly what happened. These two horses were compared one-on-one. It was a clean break in the class. They started over with this work-off. The 5 judges determined who they thought should place in what order. Those placements were sent in here to the tabulators, and those results will be coming to you in just a moment. The predetermined work-off scenario has been effective the last 4 or 5 years. And what we're trying to do is to make sure that no one is caught off guard. So there is 2 or 3 different patterns that can be used within a class or within a division so as to have the work-offs. Those trainers, those riders, those owners are practicing those at home. So in the likely event that they are involved in a tie somewhere during a show, they are prepared and ready to go. We are trying to make sure that our horses look good. We want them educated. We want them trained. We want them to know what's coming next.
Now we have the official results to this class. Ahora sí tenemos los resultados oficiales para esta competencia. 4th place, granted to 553. La Elementa del Viejo, owned by Elvin and Cristina Gonzalez, presented by Roseanne Ashley. The 3rd place goes to 591, La Vanidosa de LM, owned by Hacienda LM, presented by Yamil Crespo. 2nd place, ladies and gentlemen, it's being awarded to entry 556, Primavera de Mayo, owned by Mario Hernandez, presented by Espiridon Garay. And the 1st place, ladies and gentlemen, is being awarded to 360 Indica de Gasparilla, owned by Amy and Andrew Ackerman, presented by Octavio Ramirez.
Recuerde que la clase 257
We're moving on with class 234, Pleasure Sub Junior Youth.
de dueños
Gate is
va a
open,
ser
we are ready.
incluido en el prime time empezando a las 6:05 p.m.
Well, we're going to remain in the same division now, the pleasure division, but these are for riders in the sub-junior age category. 7 through 12, the age of the riders. Again, it's still in the pleasure division.
Y entrando está la categoría 234, placer de Sub Junior Youth, que es de 9 a 13
These horses will
años
be
de edad.
judged 20% on the Paso Corto, 20 on the Largo, and 20 on the Flat Walk.
Honorable judges, this is your class. Exhibitors, you